All right, kids. I'm back very quickly here to talk to you about graphing with a graph that I showed you, or a graph that I copied in from Google. I'm going to need you this week to do some graphing and setting up graphs like this. They don't have to be quite this complicated, but for today, I do want you to draw a graph like this, which means our x-axis, right, is this one right here. So this is our x, and I don't have my little pen today, so my drawings are going to be terrible, or I'm going to try. So this is our x, the horizontal, right? It goes this way, horizontal, horizontal. And this is our y, which goes up and down, right? And you always do the x first and then the y. So in this case, in all of these cases, this is always going to be my x. And the second number is going to be my y, right? So there's always a comma in between them. But the x is always the first number, so that's what we count first. So what I'm going to do is just show you how I graph these really quickly. So you don't have to write this one down yet. My daughter wants to come over here and say hi. You want to come say hi? Put your face up there. Look, say hi.
Hi.
All right, you can't hear her, but she's visiting. All right, so we are going to start with this first point in black. We're going to go over to 5 on the horizontal axis. So we're going to go horizontal, count up to 5, stop there. And then when I get there, I'm going to put a little dot, and then I'm going to start to like make these little dots going up. And why I'm going these little dots is just to show you that this is how you find the point you're going to. Notice that I'm trying to stay on the line. You don't have to make the little dots, but it helps me to show you where I started. And then my final point is right here at 8. I stop at 8, and I'm going to make that one a little bigger. And once again, I'm doing it with my mouse, so it's pretty messy. But that point is now lined up with the 8, right? So 5, 8 means that I'm lined up with the 5 on the x-axis and the 8 up here. And that point is the first point. So we're going to say check, done, right? Now I'm going to go to purple, and I'm going to make a purple one. Is it this purple? I think it is. This one is 3 and 2. So remember, this is my x, right? This is the same. This is my x. So I do that first. 1, 2, 3. I count up, and then my y is 2. And I don't know if it helps to put the x and the y over it, but I'm going to go up. This one's really easy. I don't have to do much. Go up right to here, and I make a big dot, right on that intersection, right? And that's right at the 2. Now, I don't have to draw these little dots coming out to it. All I want is the big dot, but that is done, right? Check. And then I want to do 1, 7. I'm going to do that one in blue. 1, 7. So I go here to 1, right? That's easy, right? 1 on the horizontal, that's my x, right? And I said that this is my y. Oh, that's a terrible y. And then I got to go up to 7. So I'm going to go up, and I'm going to march up, march, 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 March Madness. And I hope you guys watch some basketball this weekend, because March Madness is pretty awesome. Tons of upsets. This whole weekend, tons of upsets. The team that I root for mostly is Ohio State, and they lost in the first round, and they were a 2 seed. They should not have lost, but they did. But the team that beat them also won their second round game, so it's kind of crazy. March Madness is a whole bunch of top seeds losing, which is crazy. Okay, we just did 1, 7. Notice where I stopped here. 1 on the X up to 7. And then the last one we're going to do is the pink one. Let's do this. I don't know if that's pink. Oh, we didn't do that yet. Let's not do that yet. We need to change the color anyway.
I like
We
the
want to
color.
go to, I think, this color
I
right here.
love that
And we're going to say 0, 3. These are almost the hardest, I think. I think the 0 ones are the hardest. So where is 0? Well, that's right here. On the X, it's right here. That's 0. And then I got to go up to 3. Okay, well, I just move straight up to 3, put a dot, make it big enough that I can see it, and that's it. That's my last point, right? Now notice the ones that have a 0 in them, I think those are the trickiest ones. The easiest ones are the ones where it doesn't matter what order you do them in. Like if I gave you a new one and I said, oh, let's do 4 and 4, that's piece of cake, right? Because it doesn't matter what order you do it in. But those are the easy ones. The harder ones are where you got to like line it up. So let's add this. So look at how terrible I am with my mouse. I know how hard this is for you guys doing the mouse thing on the whiteboard. I know like Kyan hates this. Kyan will be like, no whiteboard. Okay, here we go. So that's that. That's how you do graphing. I just got a random bunch of dots there, right? But it's the big dot is the one we care about. We don't care about all these little dots getting to that. It's just showing that you line it up, right? Like all those little dots are just showing like that this is lined up to 4 and 4. That's all that's showing. So if that helps you, fine, but you don't have to do that part if you don't want to. But what I want you to do, another thing that I'd like you to do is come in here and label these. If you have room on your graph, I'd like you to put a little bit, and I'm not going to be able to do it very well because I don't have my pencil with me, but if I was doing this in my notebook, what I would do is I would like draw it like this. And that one actually worked out pretty well. That means that point is 5, 8, right? Okay, now your job is this right here. Let me scroll down. You are going to do these points. I want you to draw this in your notebook or draw this on a note card and take a picture of it. I want you to graph these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. That's a lot for today. But I want you to graph them all and connect them in that order. So after you do 3, 1, which I'm going to give you a hint is like right here, 3 on the horizontal, 1 right here. After you do that one, right, make the big dot on your drawing. And then when you do the second point, you're going to draw a line to it, right? So make the dots big and make another colored line or another lighter line between them. I want you to connect all of these points. My daughter's making a cameo. There she is, right there. Okay. I want you to make all of these points, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points, and connect them all in that order and see what shape you come out to. It makes a little shape. See if you can find the secret code when you finish. Very exciting. I actually planned out my secret code here. I actually had to draw it. I don't know if you can see that. See that? Well, you can't see it because that would be cheating. But I drew it out so I could like actually give you something that would work and make it a special thing. Leah's back here. Can you see her? Leah, come here. There she is. Okay. She's trying to eat my ear, I think. Okay. You guys do this in your notebook today, and we'll have some problems later. And the Khan Academy, it's already up, so you can work on that. It's all graphing, super easy. Like you're gonna do so well this week. All right. Have a good week, my friends, and I'll see you again tomorrow when I show you the Mars task. And my daughter says bye. Okay. No, your camera's over here. There you go. See, that's my hand. You don't know that's my hand? Look at how little my hand is. It's such a tiny hand. Oh, it's a tiny hand. All right. All right. Bye, guys. That's a long video. Sorry.